Good evening and welcome to the Hanover Arena in Pembroke, Massachusetts. This is Jim Gorman bringing you girls high school hockey action between the NSA Clippers and the Hanover Hawks. These teams faced off against each other on January 3rd, and the Clippers took a 6-0 win out of that one, but we'll see what happens here tonight as both teams are in the Patriot League. In the thick of things, and I'm sure Hanover would like to even the score. And NSA, the Norwell Situate Abington Co-op team, would love to kind of move on and take another win here as a home game. The NSA team is in white. The Hanover team is in blue with the gold shoulders. So here we are with a little puck moving around at center ice here in the early going here at the Hanover Arena. One girl loses the stick. Back to get it. It's number 15, Allie Kelly, that the puck moves back into the corner as a little pressure from the Hawks. First minute of action, trying to get a shot in on. Looks like we've got Caitlin Burke in the net for the Clippers tonight. She alternates with our Abington girl Cadence Dion, both freshman goaltenders. Hanover breaks out of their own zone. A lot of defenders there back to go against, might be Heather McGinnis there. Kind of hard to see the Hanover numbers the way the shirts are tucked into their pants a little bit, but we'll do our best. Of course, NSA coached by Victoria Dinger and Danny Daly coaching the Hanover Hawks team. And back to get it. Looks like, Libby Boris has it right now in her own end. She's a senior defenseman. Quick shot goes wide of the net. And Clippers able to get it out of the zone and slide it in. We're going to get a whistle for an icing there on the Clippers and go back into the zone to the right of Caitlin Burke. In the last game for the Clippers, they tied with Dennis Yarmouth. It was a hard-fought game, but kind of frustrating for the Clippers, not used to not being able to score a few more goals than that, especially leading scorer Maddie Cantor, who's been scoring buckets as Caitlin Motor shoots one over the net. It's a good chance, but doesn't come away with anything. But the Clippers certainly forced the issue back as they fight for the puck in the left-hand corner. Left wing corner, I should say. And the puck finally comes loose as Natasha Mika steps up and she's able to get the puck and bring it back. Trying to get control for the Clippers. Looks like that was Allie Condon, number 7, for the Hawks, getting it back into the Clippers zone as the Hawks fight for it on the left wing side. Gets the shot off quick. A nice save by Caitlin Burke, but the rebound goes out back to the corner. I think the Norwell comes in, or NSA comes in with a 7-2-1 overall record. Hanover with like 6-5. So the NSA is above them in the standings right now, but it's a lot of teams are really close together. So a win is very important for either team as we head towards the end of January here and an all-important February part of the season. All right, puck slides in. It's in the Clipper zone, and they able to break it into the zone. That's Katie Comerford forechecking, well, sliding in and then going after it, basically. She's got the puck. She slides it out front, but no one there to collect it but a Hawks defenseman. Shane McCarthy fighting for it, trying to keep it in, and as the Clippers do, stepping her up right at center ice, kind of able to keep the puck in, and now Natasha Mikas going in deep. She's a defenseman, but she likes to rush quite a bit, and Shane McCarthy back covering for her on defense. Yeah, we'll watch for that, but I think it's one of the things that I think NSA likes to do is to kind of step up and kind of block that breakout in the central zone. Right now we got the Clippers, all five, of course, in the offensive zone, trying to force the issue. Puck goes back and forth. Hawks wrestle it free, and up comes number 8, Tess Logan. And the Hawks keep it in with a quick shot, goes over the net. I don't know if Harris got excuse me, Caitlin Burke got a piece of that or not. All right, Clippers trying to slow it down, gain control as the Hawks have 3 players in, forcing the issue with some forechecking, trying to hem them in. Can't quite do it though. The Clippers get it out, and the Hawks intercept, and there's a quick shot. Hit the glass behind the net. The Clippers catch the Hawks in deep and try to break it out themselves. That's Allie Kelly with a nice rush out the left-hand side. Once she gets the puck, she gets a good head of steam. It's the 3 NSA players try to neutralize the Hawks, but they're able to spread things out and get the puck out of the zone nicely. That's number 16, Olivia McCormick. The puck moves around in the zone. We're going to whistle here with 8:17 left in the first period between the Clippers and the Hawks. And number 7, Allie Condon's going off for a couple of minutes for penalty. It gives the Clippers a power play with a face-off in the Hawk zone. Didn't quite get the call. Maybe we'll get an announcement on it. Might have been a trip. Libby Boris keeps it in with a nice move, using her skate. Then she goes up all the way behind the net. Summers is able to get a nice cover up there as the Clippers apply the pressure on the power play. Referee waiting for the change. Boris steps up, she gets the puck loose in deep as Maddie Cantor moving back and forth. And just keeping it in is Mikas, Tasha Mikas. Get the puck out front, quick, good stop by Summers. A lot of action right there in deep, but Summers holds her ground, able to get a face-off to her right. We got about 7:19, I think, or so, 7:15 left in the first period. So we're over halfway through the first period. No score between the Clippers, but quick face-off. NSA comes away with it. Cantor cuts in close and scores. So Cantor taking the loose puck from the left wing corner and making a nifty move around the defenseman in tight against Summers, is able to put in a nice little wrist shot past her pads to give NSA the 1-0 lead. Give an assist to Caroline Gibbons on that. So that's a good start for the Clippers here. About 7 minutes left to go in the first period here at the Hanover Arena. Okay, so both teams have had some pressure, but the penalty is the difference there. So NSA capitalizing on the penalty to number 7, Ali Condon. They face off deep in the Hawk zone. Hawks win that. Slide it up the boards and are able to get it out. 2-on-1 for the moment as Katie Comfort comes back. Little skate block there, nicely done by Comfort, as turns into an almost opportunity for Kaylin Motor, but it gets broken up just in the slot area. We're going to fight for it over on the boards. Both teams trying to either get it out or keep it in. The Hawks off the glass, get the puck out. Back for is Natasha Mikas. Back skating, looking for outlet. She gets it to Caroline Gibbons. Puck's in deep. Hawks are able to collect it. It's broken up by Cantor, and she's got it herself. She gets broken up in turn. But the Clippers are able to maintain. Cantor's got it back now, and she's doing a little stick handling. Slides it in the boards behind the net. Goes for it again. You know, so she's kind of. I don't like to see what Maddie Cantor, like, she's everywhere. Back on defense and forward. Gets her own rebound. So that's. She's definitely one of the best players for the Clippers. We got 2-on-2 action here now, though. Ali Condon out of the box, making some offense. We're going to get a face-off to Burke's left. Caitlin Burke, freshman goaltender. Face-off won quickly by the Hawks. Back to the defense. Little sliding gets blocked by a Braves player. She goes down and she's up, a little bit shaken up. Sorry, I had trouble getting her number, but she's gonna go off, take a break. The rest of her line mates well, actually no, they're gonna go for a change. So we got 4:59 left in the first period. Both teams at even strength. Face-off moves into the Clipper zone. Back to get it. It's like Katie Comerford, number 4. Some second line action out here right for the Clippers right now. A little slide in gets to Burke, and she's going to cover that one up. 4:39 left in the first period. Number 9, Vanessa Federico, taking the face-off for the Hawks, and she almost gets control of it, but the Clippers steal it right behind her. In goes Allie Kelly hard, as she always does. They're working for it deep, but the Hawks come away with it, slide it up their left wing boards, not quite out at all, but now it is. Banging it back and forth, fighting in the neutral zone for possession. Clippers come up with it. They're moving towards the net with a quick shot. A couple of good saves there by Summers with a whistle with 4:02 left in this first period between the Clippers and the Hawks. Well, we're going to have another penalty to Ali Condon. Second time in the box for her this period. The first one resulted in the first goal for the Clippers, so we'll see what happens here. Face-off is won by the Clippers back. Big miss by Natasha Mikas, but fortunately the Clippers are able to get the puck. In comes Maddie Cantor with a shot, saved by Summers, and off to the left wing boards for the Hawks, but the Clippers are keeping it in. Libby Boris can't quite keep it in the zone, but she gets control of the puck. Fortunately, one of her teammates is still in the zone. We're getting an offsides call there. And I guess intentional offside, so the puck's going to come all the way. That's the only thing I can think of, but for the puck to come all the way back into the Clippers zone on that play. But I mean, I don't think she. Well, anyway, I'll have to look that rule up. But she brought it in as one of her players had not cleared the zone yet. Okay, Hawks win the face-off. Libby Boris back to get it. Maddie Cantor back to help her out. I said you're gonna see Maddie Cantor like all over the ice, and she's gonna kind of, she's trying to rush it the entire length of the ice. She does all of it, but it's too deep. Quick, nice pass though out to. Sure if that was Allie Kelly, and fortunately they don't quite connect, but the Hawks are able to get a hold of it and get the face off there, and both teams are going to go for a change with less than 3 minutes to go in the first period. Katie Comerford taking the face off out there with Grace O'Shaughnessy. And we got Libby Boris back on defense, and Natasha Mikas. Looks like Lila Gates, maybe number 6 on left wing. Out comes the Hawks, 1-on-2, and she manages to break in to the corner despite the plethora of Clippers defenders. But out come the Clippers. Libby Boris, little wrister that Summers is gonna catch and cover, or block and cover for another face-off. Clippers still on the power play here, 5-on-4, but the Hawks have been able to neutralize it for the most part as time is running out on the power play. So we're back to full strength for the NSA with a 1-0 lead here in the last couple of minutes of play. NSA trying to keep control, but they lose the puck to the Hawks as they break it out. But the Clippers slow them down at least until they can get it back. The Clippers right back out, trying to go on the offense. And they do have the puck in deep. Allie Kelly working it. And Summers gets a hold of it, and she's going to take another face-off. We're down under 2 minutes. $119 by the scoreboard, if I'm reading that right. Puck behind the Hawks net. Both teams would like to get one more before the end of the period. Up comes the Hawks. Trying to make it a 2-on-2, but not quite. But puck slides into the corner. Burke might have made a save on that. But anyway, the Clippers are get it and they're breaking out. down to less than a minute. That's going to be the offsides. The Clippers can't quite get together as they move across the blue line. So the faceoff's going to be outside the Hawk zone. 40 seconds left. The first period. Hawks trying to move it along tight along the boards, but Natasha Mika steps up and gets it over to Kayla Motor, who gets a good chance. To no avail with 26.3 seconds left. Alright, we got a face off to Summers' right. She's made some really nice stops. Some good pressure from the Clippers at different times. 2 power plays, although there was the 1 power play goal, and that is the difference right now as time runs down on the clock on the first period. But the Clippers still working it, and the Hawks trying to break them up, and they get the puck out of the zone. It slides into the Clipper zone. We have time has run out, let's say, on the first period, with NSA up 1-0 over the Hanover Hawks here at Hanover Arena. Both teams are going to take a rest while they make some ice. We'll be back with second period action for you in a moment. All right, underway in the second period. I'm your host, Jim Dorman, on Access Community Access and Everything Community and Access Media. We've got a 1-0 lead for the NSA Clippers over the Hanover Hawks here in girls high school hockey action at the Hoblomock Arena. And the Patriot League rivals go at it, and definitely been both teams have had their opportunities. I think in the first period, had a lot of good stops by Summers, neutralizing the attacks by the Clippers. And here come the Hawks in early action, trying to get things going. Shot blocked by Maddie Cantor. She's coming in by herself, but Summers is able to come out, hold her ground, and make the stop. We're down to well, the clock's running, it looks like, but it shouldn't be. We're in the first minute or so of play here. Of course, the Hawks would like to tie it up. Clippers would like to extend their lead. Let's see if play is any different here in the second period. As the Hawks move it out methodically and slide it into the zone and then go chasing it. They got three players in deep. Number 12, Kristen Carroll, took a nice wrist shot. She's going back to get the puck in her own zone right now. Little bank shot off the left-hand boards. Well, pass. Or clear. Jousting for it there, but we get the puck loose, head into the Clipper zone. Back to get it is Libby Boris. As it moves along into the corner, Hawks have it. And bounce, puck, an open net goal. I think that was Isla LeBlanc. for the Hawks, collecting that opportunity off a rebound. And basically an empty net, open net, I should say, not empty, open net situation, and she banged it home with 12:38 left here in the second period, tying the score for the Hawks. Good pressure and nice. He was in the right place at the right time.
And with all 17 assists, number 14, Karen Allen, and number 4, Hanover.
Top right, I couldn't quite hear the announcer, but I think it was number 17. This is LeBlanc. All right, action in behind the net. The puck comes around the corner. As the Hawks try to keep the pressure on, and they step up and keep the puck in the Clipper zone. Coming out aggressively here in the second period. The Hawks tying it up quickly and looking to take the lead. And just keeping the puck in with some aggressive play. That's Condon. Takes a shot, nice save by Burke, goes into the corner. Hawks moving it around in deep, very dangerous. Looks like Burke's gonna get a save as the Hawks are really kind of coming in aggressively against the Clippers right now in the second period action, having just scored a tying goal. Face off in the offensive zone for the Hawks. Puck bounces around, but looks like Liz Dow back there to get it. She gets it up, and the Clippers get out, but the Hawks are able to control it. Get control back. Across the red line. This LeBlanc is involved in the action. Of course, she's got the sole Hanover goal at this point. Back to get it. And Hanover is Kira Donlin. Nice move there to get the puck up and into the Clippers zone. Now chance for a shot. Gets blocked and just bounces by the goal into the corner. As the Hawks keep the pressure on. I don't know what Danny Daly said to them during the break, but definitely coming out aggressive. Some confidence to get back into this game. Keeping the puck in the Clipper zone. Here we get a face-off to Caitlin Burke's left. Like Vanessa Federico maybe taking the face off, and the Hawks get it. Just can't quite get the shot, gets blocked, can't keep it in the zone. But it goes back in. Looks like we might be going to getting a change with a few players, but puck slides right in again in behind the net of the Clippers. Little quick shot and then a rebound. I didn't think much of the, there was a good opportunity. Sometimes you just need to put it on net and see what happens. So, looked like, not sure who slid the puck in, but the rebound, I think that was Olivia McCormick. See if we get an announcement on that. Again, another rebound situation there. So, well, that was. They capitalized on a loose puck, which basically they created with a nice, just quick little wrist shot from the right-hand boards.
And it will go for 16, McCormick, assist by 21, Leah Toner.
So Leah Toner gets the assist, so I think she made the first shot that got collected by McCormick. So So the Hawks have taken the lead here. We've 9:19 left in this second period. Clippers moving in, but Summers takes that shot and covers it up. So we're going to have a face-off to her left. 2 quick goals in the beginning of the second period have given the Hanover Hawks the lead against the Clippers. Kind of changed the complexion of this game. The NSA had taken the lead into the first period intermission. We're going to take the face-off all the way back into the Hawk zone. The icing, we got full strength 5-on-5 action with 9:01 play in the second period. Face-off goes into the corner. Maddie Cantor trying to work hard, get it out front. She does! And a nice quick shot by Allie Kelly. I'm not sure if that was a save by Summers, but she was in tight. Cantor keeps it in. Trying to work with Kaylin Motor, but we got Kelly moving it around now, looking to even up the score. Puck gets out front, but it's loose and just gets out past the NSA defender, Maddie Cantor, forechecking, and she does break it up. She's got a little help, but the puck gets enough of interference from the Hawks that really no shot got off there, even though they were in tight. Libby Boris keeps it in tight. Back there working it is Kaylin Motor against a lot of defenders, but Libby Boris takes a long wrister that goes to the corner. Little activity here for the Clippers. Some pressure. They'd love to get one here. They keep it in by blocking it, but the puck finally gets out of the zone and finally gets cleared back in behind the net. The Hawks decide to clear it out after a little bit too much pressure in their own zone, so we're going to have another face-off back in the Brave zone. Braves. I keep saying Braves. Excuse me. Hawks. I don't know where that's coming from. So the Hawks started with a face-off, and right now puck transferring possession back and forth a little bit, but the Hawks just get it out. Stepping up is Boris. Boris is the issue. Caroline Givens in with a nice opportunity, but Summers is able to stop it and just puts the freeze on. So the face-off to her left. Maddie Cantor taking it for the Clippers. Won by the Hawks. It's number 9. Vanessa Federico. The Hawks cleared it to the Clipper zone, chasing it into the corner, trying to get some control and get some possession. Puck has been in their own end for a last minute or two. They do keep it in. Little slide into the corner from the defense. The Hawks controlled for the last 30 seconds pretty well. They have the Clippers back on their heels. They've controlled the puck in the NSA zone. Trying to get it out front. Puck is at the left-hand goal mouth. Gets out. It's there. Everyone's fighting for it. Hawks still have it. Hard-fought action here in the Clippers zone. Puck is loose. Burke was trying to get a glove on it, but he couldn't. Kind of frantic action. Clippers would probably clear it if they get the opportunity right now. Puck gets back to the defender. Defense right past the goal mouth into the corner. Right now the Hawks seem like they're the first ones on every puck. Really working it hard. Mikas tries to get control of it, and she does. She's gonna slow things down as the Hawks probably go for a change there. She had a little bit of room of ice, but here comes the Hawks back. Allie Kelly back to get it. In tight, but no one there to get it. Even farther in tight are the Hawks. They've had the pressure on for like the last 2 minutes. Is a hard wrister, but it gets blocked. In come the Clippers. Summers is able to stay with it. She can't quite get control of it to get the whistle, but anyway, the puck's going to stay in, and little backhand action, movement, stick handling. It's Libby Boris at the point. Puck behind the net. Clippers moving in with 4:06 to go in the second period. Hanover leads 2-1 after 2 early goals. Right now the Hawks trying to clear their zone and finally do clear it into the Clippers zone, but that's going to be a little bit too far. We're going to get an icing call. 3:53 in the second period. Out comes the Hawks. And I was going to say, like, it's all Hawks and hardly any Clippers back there, and that results in a goal as Caitlin Burke was kind of almost back there by herself trying to defend them off. She couldn't get control of it, and looked like a rebound goal. I think that's Kylie Fortuna with the goal. We get an announcement on that. She's number 5. Gives the Hawks a 3-1 lead here late in the second period. Puck goes deep into the Clippers zone, and the Clippers try to break it out, but they're getting defended against and broken up. Puck slides back into the Clippers zone. 7, Ellie Condon got an assist, and Kira Donlan got an assist on that. They were all down there. And there's another goal. Another quick goal, less than a minute later. We've got 2:50 left. The 4th goal. Not sure, that might looks like Allie Condon taking the lead there. Wow. So with 2:50 left in the second period, we got 2 goals very quick together. Gives Hanover a 4-1 lead with 2:50 left. Wow, it's got to be a little. The Clippers got to be a little shell shocked. after that. But you know, the Hawks have been really. Heather McGinnis got an assist on that. Here comes Condon again with the puck. Almost tripped. I think he is calling it. So that's not helping the Clippers' cause. Number 5, Liz Dow, the senior captain from Abington, is going to go off for a trip. Tripping Ali Condon, who just scored the 4th Hawks goal. We're down to 2:26 in the period. Face-off in the Clippers zone. Hawks have the power play. See if they can do anything with it. Moving it around nicely. Oh, I'm sorry. I've gotten myself a little mixed up here. We've got the NSA is on the power play. So let's see if they can make the lead make the lead a little less. We've got 3-goal lead for the. They'd love to capitalize here with a late goal. We're down to less than 2 minutes in the second period. So yeah, reverse all that. That was Libby Boris that got tripped. Puck comes back. Burt. Now comes Libby Boris. And that's, see that kind of skating that she's doing there, that's what kind of can force the issue and draw a penalty sometimes. Allie Kelly working it in deep. Clippers moving it around. Quick shot, goes by the net, into the corner. Oh, in deep. Out to Cantor. Cantor takes a good hard shot, but misses the net. Boris. Okay, now the Clippers just offsides. 41 seconds left in the second period. So Hawks up 4-1, 3 second period goals. Of course, the NSA goal came in the first period. Maddie Cantor. Hawks back to control the puck. Still a person down on the penalty. Penalty, probably, I think it was number 5, Kylie Fortuna. Then. Sorry, Liz Dow, as I mixed myself up there. Says time runs out on the second period. Quick shot right at the end, but we've got the Hanover Hawks leading 4-1 against the NSA Clippers as the teams take a break. This is Jim Dorman and Abington Community Access and Media. We'll take a break as well. We're back to third period action. And we're back here at the Hanover Arena. Hope you're enjoying girls high school hockey action. I'm your host, Jim Dorman. As the teams get ready to see what they can do, the NSA girls seem to trying to get themselves pumped up for this third period, see if they get back in this game. They're giving up a 3-goal lead in a dominated second period. Well, I don't know if I want to say dominated. The play was up and down, but the Hawks were able to capitalize on some situations with some aggressive forechecking and take advantage of rebounds. Here on this fresh sheet of ice, the Hawks are going to look to try to control play. Let's see how aggressive or defensive they play with a 3-goal lead. Puck right now moving into the Clipper zone. Mika's back to get it. They'd love to get a quick one and make the score a little bit tighter here, but the Hawks would just like to be able to control it, maintain their lead. But sometimes the best defense is good offense. We'll see if they take that route. Puck makes its way into the zone from Ali Kelly, but the Hawks get it back. Break it out. Moving it in deep to the corner. Out come the Clippers. With a big rush from Libby Boris. Notice we get a few players on the NSA team that like to, when they get some ice, they like to go for the the full length of the rink if they can. I'm not sure. Maybe they might want to work on some spreading it out and trying to go for a play, because they seem to not result in an offensive chance that often. They get broken up, especially if it's one of your defensemen. Then she's going to end up out of position. Go back and forth with the puck. Now it's in the central zone, but in comes. Looks like Caroline Gibbons living. Cantor trying to stick handle around everyone. She gets it in front though for a quick chance. That was a good opportunity by Gibbons, but doesn't result in a shot on net. And tight again. Forces the icing by the Hawks. We've got 12:32 left in the third period. Referee waiting for everyone to get in place for face-off to the left of Vivienne Summers. Mikas keeps it in. The Hawks get it. Olivia McCormick's number 16. Stick handling and working it in. Hard fought back behind the net, but the Clippers come out with it. And that's Maddie Cantor trying to do it all herself. Puck stays in though. Hawks regain control and clear it out. It's not going to be icing, says the referee, as Natasha Mikas goes back to get it. Flies it up the right-hand boards. It's intercepted. Hawks get a quick shot. Stopped by Shea, but Burke, but she doesn't control it. Rebound. Now the puck's moving around in the zone. Hawks try to keep it in, but it gets out. But they regain control of it. Kind of a clear, kind of a pass. Is not going to be icing, says referee. Tasha Mikas back there trying to work it out. Hawks keep it in. Number 12, Tristan Carroll back on D. 14 takes a slapper for the point. Kira Donlin. Tasha Mikas back there trying to get control, skating around the left wing side. Gets it up to Kaylin Motor, who goes down. The puck goes into the Clippers zone. Burke pushes it over to her right. Now the puck is finally getting out of the zone for the Clippers. But the Hawks intercept and clear it in. No icing. Another fighting for it in the corner. Pressure from the Hawks as the Clippers try to regain control of the puck, and Katie Comerford comes away with it. Gets it up the right wing boards. Maddie Cantor tries to get it, but the Hawks keep it in. Quick, close in pass. Tiny little pass. Eventually the Clippers get it. Motors forechecking, but the Hawks get it back. Right at the blue line. Hawks are going to have to regroup, but they push it right back into the Clipper zone. Mika's back to get it. Sees what her options are, and she banks it up the boards, which gets the puck out of the zone, but the Hawks are able to get it right back in. So Libby Boris back with it now. Looks for Cantor, and Cantor's going to grab it. Little pass, quick pass to Gibbons, which is good. Gets it back into the Hawk zone. Trying to get something going there, but the Hawks are playing very good defense, neutralizing things before they get started right now. We got 8:33 left in the game, with Hanover leading 4-1, and Hanover keeping the puck into the Clipper zone quite a bit, but also breaking up any plays that have been coming across into their zone pretty quickly. Had 4 different goal scorers for Hanover. Isla LeBlanc, Olivia McCormick, Kylie Fortuna, and Allie Condon. Some good goaltending, especially early on, from Vivienne Summers. Might be Vivian, but she's got an E on the end there, so I think that's... I'm going with Vivienne. She's been playing very well, only 1 goal against so far in this game. And she is an 8th grader. Of course, so I haven't noticed this before, but I believe we have now Cadence Dion in the net for NSA. After maybe Coach Dinger decided to make a change after that 4-goal second period for the Hawks. Try to break things up, change things up. And as a goaltender, you know, sometimes things do very well. Some of the goals were off of rebounds. One of them she definitely couldn't have done anything about. There's a shot by the Clippers that goes wide over the net. We got 6:23 left in the game. Score remains 4-1 in favor of the Hanover Hawks. You know, Wednesday evening of Patriot League hockey. Cantor trying to force the issue. Can't quite get a shot in net, but puck stays in. She's out front. Summers covers up. We're going to have a face-off. The Hawks zone. 5:57 left in the game. Time's running out on the Clippers' ability to either tie this one up or win it, I guess. They've been getting some opportunities, but Summers has been solid. Right now we've got like second line action out there. So back to get it is Natasha Mikas. Clippers have control of the puck. It's broken up right at center ice.
Matching penalties, 2 minutes each, high sticking.
Oh, I'm sorry. We've got that announcement was for a penalty. But I've seen it's like 5-on-5 action to me. So I don't know what he's calling there, but we got 4:56 left in the game. Now we have a penalty. So we get a trip. Some of the fans don't like the call. Hey, who likes the call? But we're going to have a timeout. But that call was on the Hawks. So as we focus on the Clippers and Victoria Dinger urging her players on for the remainder of this game. So we got I apologize. We've there is a NSA girl in the box, but they have a power play on Hawks 5-on-4. I know the initial call was like high sticking, so I'm not sure why it's not even Steven. So the Clippers with a power play, hoping they can cut the lead. But we're going to have another penalty on the Hawks there. So as the Clippers move the puck into the zone. So we got another Hawks player going off for a trip. One fan doesn't agree with the call. Nothing quite like a hometown hockey fan. But that's going to give the Clippers a 5-on-3 situation here for the face-off in the Hawks zone. Let's see if they can do anything with 4:19 left in the game. They win the face-off. Puck stays in. Mikas has it, slides it towards the goal. The Hawks clear it out of the zone. Not quite all the way. But now Mikas is going to go back and get it. Just passes it up to Boris, who moves it in by herself. She moves it back. Mikas has it. Moving it in a little bit tighter. 5-on-3 situation for the Clippers. Plenty of room to move the puck around. Gibbons had it for a second. Gibbons has it back. Playing a little back and forth. Back to Boris. She's going to hit it in behind the net. Allie Kelly with a chance, but goes by the net. They're trying to get that kind of cross-ice pass and get somebody out of position. so they can slide it into maybe an open net. But Hawks able to get it and slide it out. So even 5-on-3, they moved the puck around well, but haven't gotten too many opportunities. But here we go. Now that comes Gibbons, and she takes a wrist shot. Summers catches it, controls it. We have a face-off left with 25 seconds left. On the second penalty. Okay, it's 5-on-4 now. Hawks win the face-off. Can't quite clear it out. Clippers still on the power play, but just one-man advantage right now. Puck gets cleared out. Of course, as you can see, the net is empty for the Clippers. They have an extra attacker on, in addition to the... excuse me. Well, the penalty's over, so now it's just the extra attacker with like a little more than 2 minutes to go. Play continues. Clippers moving it around. A clear. Goes back into the Clippers zone. Near the empty net. Back to get it is Boris. She's getting forechecked aggressively, and the puck is loose. Of course, the Hawks, I think, you know, I don't think the game is in question really anymore with about a minute and a half left, but they could get an empty netter. But nice stop by the NSA defender to stop that from being a goal. Puck just goes wide of the net for a icing on the Hawks with a minute and 8 seconds to go here at Hanover Arena. And Hanover leading 4-1. 3-goal lead. So, but Clippers haven't given up. Caroline Gibbons taking the face-off with 6 attackers in the offensive zone for the Clippers. 105 on the clock. Excuse me. Yeah, 108. Hawks get it. And a little backhander into the central zone. Boris grabs it. She's going to turn it up quickly. Gets it into the zone. We're down to 43 seconds. We've got a 2-on-2 situation. And the referee says, I don't know if the puck, yeah, the puck made its way behind Summers. Are hard to see, but he's saying face off outside the zone. 38 seconds left in the period and in the game. So this is quite a comeback from the previous game for Hanover, having lost 6-0 in the previous game, coming back to looks like a 4-1 win, unless the Clippers or somebody can, you know, get one more goal. Boris goes back to get it. We're down, getting deep, kind of tripped up there, but I don't think we're gonna get any calls like that at this point. Offsides with 8.5 seconds to go in the game. So congratulations to the Hanover Hawks for coming back here and winning on the Clippers' home ice in Hanover Arena. I'm going to say both teams in the thick of things. Wow. And there is a goal, I'm sorry, with just a few seconds left by Allie Kelly to make it 4-2. And you know, they're out of kind of not enough time to really come back. But I'll give the Clippers credit. They kept pressing to try to get that next goal. So
They say goal 15, Kelly assists, and 14 passing defense.
it's a 4-2 final in favor of the Hanover Hawks over the NSA Clippers. It's Jim Dorman. Thanks for tuning in to Girls High School Hockey Action, Community Access, and Media.